Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, February the 14th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Okay, we got some good ones here. See, we have some returning ones with these alcoholic beverages. Now, I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. Give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments, which is greatly appreciated. You will notice I have a epic challenge here. I had reroll complete a daily ops, and I got this one here instead. Now, while we were on this, I was asked the question just a few hours ago in the comments. It's asked about epic challenges, and they had asked if, we get more score and what was, my thoughts on it, I guess. So when you reroll a regular daily challenge, there is a chance that it will become an epic. Not all the time, and I have yet to find solid, concrete evidence as to why you would get an epic one and not. So you guys have seen me reroll many of these over the course of this time of doing these videos, and it would pop up just a regular one, and sometimes they pop up epic. There's no real rhyme or reason. The only ones that we cannot re-roll are the ones with the little star that's on the front there, right? See how it has the gold star? And the same thing with the weeklies ones with the star. We can't re-roll also. In terms of getting more score, yes, definitely. So with all the boosters that I have on as being a Fallout First member, right? I have scoreboard boosters. Basically, my typical normal score with all those boosters is 313 score. And with the epic, it's 500 score. And even if it's double score weekend, you know how we have double score weekend once in a while, it also stacks with that as well. All right, so I just wanted to kind of mention that in case anyone else has the same kind of question. I'm sure I'm always a person that thinks that if one person has the question, I'm sure many had the same kind of question. So there you go. Hopefully that answers it. Let's take a look here. We're going to take a look at these consume and ferment an alcoholic beverage here first. As we know, when we ferment alcoholic beverages, it's going to take some time in the old fermenter. Let's head out here. Go across to the garage. All right. So here's our brewing station. Let's go ahead and go craft for a second. We go beers. So we're going to be making some fermentable beer. And we're going to need some boiled water. We're going to need 1 corn, 2 razor grain, and 2 wood for 1 fermentable beer. Okay? The main thing we got to be careful of is the corn and the razor grain, of course, will have condition bars on them. Now, I have some on me because we did go after some corn and razor grain yesterday during the weekly challenge video. All right. Back out of here. And we're going to be putting that into the fermenter, which we'll talk about here very soon. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to a spot where we can get some of these ingredients. One of the best spots is down here, good old Silva Homestead. Let's pop down here. All right, we're down here at Silva Homestead, and we're here to take a look at a couple dailies here. Consume an alcoholic beverage in the form of a fermentable beer, and ferment an alcoholic beverage after we have crafted fermentable beer. Okay, so we're going to need quite a bit. Now, if you are looking for corn or razor grain or any type of vegetable, let's say you're a herbivore, there's a really good perk card that will help you out. this under perception, and it is down here. It is called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. Highly recommend this bad boy. So let's take this guy here off, and we're going to put on Green Thumb. So basically, instead of picking up one corn, or we're picking up 2 corn every time, you know, we pick up flora. So even if you're a carnivore, like myself, okay, it's still good to have in your back pocket for these daily, weekly challenges. Go ahead. So you see how it says 2 corn? If we didn't have that perk card equipped, it'd be only 1 corn. All right, so keep that in mind. There's some ghouls down there, looks like, and they're kind of hiding away from me for some reason. Weird. He's either I'll be up there clawing my face off. All right, let's go up here. See how much corn we got on us. 41 corn, so that's good. So I just wanted to show you a real good spot for corn. Okay. Let's head down here. You can go ahead and take care of those ghouls if you like. I'm just going to make my way down the road here to Billings Homestead, the one with the workshop. And of course, we can't fast travel down here because we don't own the workshop. We're going to grab some razor grain. We're going to do the exact same thing. Use the exact same perk card. You can clear the area if you like. You can claim the workshop, whatever you like to do there. We're just here for the razor grain here today. As you can see, it's picked through quite a bit. I was here just yesterday picking up quite a bit of it. Should have put that perk card on yesterday, but I had to. I was already behind on that weekly video because trying to produce gold, and I had to get ready for work for my last night shift of the week. So I was kind of running short on time, so I was just picking. I wasn't really thinking of the long-term effects of what this will do to me. All right, let's see how much razor grain we have on us. Oh, right there, Jim. 43, so that's more than enough, okay? So again, the main thing you got to remember is that razor grain of corn, it will have a condition bar, okay? Just an FYI. All right, let's head back to my camp here. All right, back here at my camp. And of course, I always talk about when you're picking up flora that you use quite often, because these daily, weekly challenges pop up a lot. I always say to folks, you know, get in the habit of picking up more so you can put some in your camps, at least in one of your camps or in a couple of your camps or all of them. Then that way there, you know, you'll have more of a supply and you won't have to go running around. I'm still going to run around anyway to show folks the challenges of it, because not everyone will be able to do that, but, you know, it is what it is, but I still want to show people how to do it. All right, we're back here at my camp here, and we're going to take a look at what we got to do. We're going to consume an alcoholic beverage 5. So we can find alcoholic beverages all around the wasteland, everywheres. But there's not a real good, reliable, concrete spot for me to say, go to this spot, and you'll be able to find 5 alcoholic beverages. Okay, my experience is it's really random, and a lot of times if you go to these spots, it'll be either full or just be a glass bottle. All right, so when these pop up, I always craft my own fermentable beer for these particular daily challenges. But if you want to go out and try to find alcoholic beverages, you're more than welcome to. The weekly video we did yesterday, I was quite surprised. Down here at the Wayward, it was based on a subscriber's tip. We did buy one at the Wayward, but we did maybe find about 4 or 5 just on the tables that we were able to drink, which was surprising because a lot of them you can't even pick up. All right, so the Wayward was a pretty decent spot, FYI. All right, let's go to our brewing station here. We are going to need some water, because we ran out yesterday. Let's go to our junkyard fountain, or you can go to some sort of water source, a river or a pond, some sort of dirty water source you have in your camp, okay? I prefer the junkyard fountain because it's very similar to an actual water source where you can spam the collect button as compared to the sink or a well, which takes a very long time and you can't spam it as much or as well. Now this beauty I actually bought from another player for quite a few number of caps back in the day. But I believe if you're lucky enough, you can get it from the Treasure Hunter Mole Miner Pails, if you're lucky. Highly recommended. I have one in every camp for those of you who follow my channel every day. Alright, that should be enough, Jim. Let's go to our cooking station here first. We're going to boil this water. 2 dirty water will make 1 boiled water. Perfect. Alright, let's back out. Now let's go to our brewing station. So we're going to need at least 8. 8 fermentable beer. 7. Okay. Right on, Gabe. Right on. Oh, we need 1 more boiled water. That's why. I was going to say, what is going on here? Why is this doing this to me? It already beat me up pretty good yesterday during the weekly video. Looking for junk to scrap to give you gold, but man. And all we're doing here, we're just making more boiled water. That's all we're doing. Even people like me got to go through these challenges. Let's go ahead and go craft. Make our last fermentable beer here. Excellent. Back out. Okay. So now we have our boiled water. Take a look here. We made our fermentable beer. We have 9 of them, so we're good. So we're going to consume 5 of these alcoholic beverages right now. And as I mentioned, there's nothing stopping you. If you're kind of like a little hoarder like myself, you can go ahead and drink alcoholic beverages you have on you or that you've made in the past and have stored. We're just going to drink this fermentable beer we just crafted just to show you that it will count. The only thing about drinking fermentable beer is it'll give you 30 rads each. There we go. Consume an alcoholic beverage 5 for 5. Done. We have 3 fermentable beer left, which is perfect. So we have our 3 fermentable beer, as you can see. And now we're going to take a look at ferment an alcoholic beverage 3. So you go through all that process of making your fermentable beer, as I mentioned. You go to your fermenter. Now you see here on this side, we are full. We're going to grab some beer out of here so we can make some room because there's only 10 slots in our fermenter. Now we're going to go to the My Food on the left-hand side page, okay? We have our fermentable beer 3 that has that yellow condition bar, and we're going to assign this into the fermenter. So when we assign, you're going to see it move over to the right-hand side. See that? All right. So our fermentable beer is on this side now. It's weird how this is down here. Odd. Oh, wonder why that, let's pick that up. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. So when it's, you can tell how it's in the fermenter. It has that little, like that little beaker on the left-hand side of the column. See that little beaker? And it was down here, so that told me that it went into the stash box for some reason. I don't know why it did that. It must have thought that the fermenter has a little bit of a glitch there. It's kind of weird. So anyway, they're all in the fermenter now because they have the little beaker icon next to them. And 15 to 20 minutes of real-life gameplay, we will see this fermentable beer, that yellow condition bar, it will reduce down. And it will become a bar, a black bar with a line through it, just like this. So this fermentable beer will become a beer just like this in 15, 20 minutes of real-life time. Okay? So FYI. We're going to grab some of this other beer. There. These bars here, so you can actually see how they are going down in the front of our eyes. Let's take this fermentable beer out for a second. There's something going on here. I don't know what it is. Doesn't seem right to me. Okay. I just want to make sure when we come back, it'll be, because they're not all going down at the same time for some reason. All right, whatever. So we did that first, so hopefully we'll be able to see it during this video episode. Okay, so while that is doing its thing, we're going to continue on. We're going to scrap dry to produce fertilizer 5. So fertilizer is very abundant in the wasteland. You can find fertilizer virtually everywhere, okay? One real good spot is right down here at the Kanawha County Cemetery, okay? And I've even found some fertilizer in around the farming areas, okay? Around the farming communities, right? You'll see the odd bag or two. All right, Smith Farm as well. If you're looking for the fastest, quickest, easiest way, you can just bulk fertilizer at the Tinker's Workbench. Just go ahead and go craft. Down to bulk, down here to bulk fertilizer. As long as you have 2 plastic and 20 raw fertilizer, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead and craft just 1. That's all that we need. Let's back out. Let's go ahead and scrap the bulk fertilizer we just crafted. Done. Scrap down to produce fertilizer 5 for 5. Done. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, what's next, Jim? What else can we do in our camp? That's pretty much it. And then wait for the fermented alcoholic beverage. Let's go ahead, craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1. Okay, so there's a couple places that we just got recently here on the map where there is some power armor around. Let's try Settler's Ridge. Let's try up here. Okay, we're here at Settler's Ridge. And hopefully we can find a power armor set where we can craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1. Let's go over here. So lucky for us, we have our piece of power armor right here. Perfect. Now, if you are on a public server, everyone and their dog will be looking for these. And a lot of times people are looking for power armor anyway. So you can come here and this power armor might not be here. That means someone else took it. That means you're going to have to find another good spot for power armor, okay? You will find power armor in many great spots. I was thinking about making a video on it, actually, but it's really kind of touch and go because it's not consistent enough. But I believe there's a power armor set down here at the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. Now, I normally take you guys to New River Gorge Bridge West, but you are going to need a key that you would get from a skeleton on the roller coaster at Camden Park. Okay, so keep that in mind. But we have this power armor here today. I don't really craft power armor. I don't use power armor, but I don't craft it for these dailies. You can if you like, but it just costs resources, okay, that I don't want to use. So you can actually find these power armor sets. You can go down and you can transfer just 1 piece. This is what I would recommend because there's other people that are probably going to do the same thing as you. Okay, so we have our 1 piece here of power armor right there that we just took off that set. We're going to go to this workbench here, and then we're going to scrap it. There we go. Craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1 for 1, and I would say that's probably the easiest thing to do there, guys. Seriously. Okay, what is next?
Sunny makes a good hoagie.
Let's go ahead, kill some Brahmin too. So you guys know where I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you right down here to good old Flatwoods. It's probably the best spot for Brahmin. Okay, so you can spawn right here at Flatwoods itself, with the little church there. Right, we're here in good old Flatwoods. Okay. And of course, there's all kinds of Brahmin here. We go over this at least once a week. Okay, so we gotta kill 2 Brahmin. And at this house right here, the one with the red star, as soon as you enter Flatwoods, there'll be 3 Brahmin here on the other side. But Brahmin are passive, so you don't have to... You'll have to free aim at them. What? There we go. Kill a Brahmin 2 for 2. Done. You can pick up their Brahmin meat and whatever you want to do. Okay. But there's other spots for Brahmin here as well. There are 2 right over here. So there's one up on the hill by that trailer. There's one right down here walking on the sidewalk behind this tavern. And then right over here around this garage with the yellow kind of half roof. There's about 3 or 4 Brahmin around here. Okay? So FYI, great spot for Brahmin. Great spot. What's next here? Let's go ahead and kill Insects 5. A lot of times I bring you guys right up here to good old Aaronhold Homestead. Right over there in the field just to the south. Okay? Real good spot for some insects down there. And another great spot is recently what we've been doing is we've been going after bee swarms. And there are honeybees right down here in between Blackwater Mine and Emmett Mountain Disposal Site. So if you agitate these honeybees enough, they will squirt out the bee swarms. And killing the bee swarms, you can leave the honeybees alone, but you can just kill the bee swarms and they will count as insects. Okay? Where I'm going to take you here today is we're actually going to go to New River Gorge Bridge East. More so the New River Gorge Resort, but I like the kind of spawn here. If we get there. Let's take a rat away, Jim. What do you think? All right. All right, we're here at New River Gorge Bridge East. We're going to go after some insects. Okay, 5 of them. So as we know, the top section of this bridge, okay, you could have started at the other end, New River Gorge Bridge West, and work your way on the top section of the bridge, and there'll be some insects up there, okay? Or what we're going to do here in this video, we're going to go to the New River Gorge Resort, and there'll be some insects here as well as some other enemies, but we're here for the insects, as we will see there's all kinds of. There'll be some ghouls around as well. And on the other end of the property will be some Mirelurks, usually. And I say usually, but this game changes so much. So there's our insects there. I have to kind of go for the torso, so you miss them less. Alright. A couple blot flies here. You can go ahead and clear the area if you like. I like to kind of take this little right along the pathway. Oh. Oh. Holy jeez, buddy. Which way were we going here? Wonder if he killed our insect. I think he did. Hey, listen, guys. I'm trying to make a video here, guys. I thought you guys are supposed to be accommodating. There's our blot fly there. There's our blot fly over there. Nice. So there's a good chance to get some blot flies around. Now, if you do come here and everything is dead, you know, you can't really find other spots, or you're not having much luck, I would always say just server hop. Server hop, that way there you just save yourself a lot of time. And server hop this location, you'll eventually get, you know, the 5 that you need. Okay? But just be aware that can happen where the other enemies will attack each other. Okay? There we go. Lock and load, Jim. Okay. What's next here? Let's do this epic. Complete an event in the forest region. Perfect. So I made a video about a month and a half ago or so where I made a video where we can complete events for newbies. And a lot of those events are events that I spawned on my own. Okay? So there's a couple events that will happen here in the forest. You just got to watch them. Sometimes there'll be leader of the pack up here, Tyler County Fairgrounds. Okay? Right down here in Silva Homestead. Right here, there'll be up on the hill, there'll be that red barn. And there'll be Project Beanstalk. That's a very easy one too. We weren't able to get that one in that video. I wish I was able to, but it didn't spawn in for me. But there is one event we could do down here, Baltic Agricultural Research Center. It's called Fertile Soil. Let's fast travel here and see if we can spawn that event in ourselves. Perfect. So you see that we spawn this event ourselves. Okay.
Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server again.
Of course, we got these robots here. Combat inhibitor wins every time. You can do what you like. You can go after every single one of them if you like. He's not coming up on the vats for some reason.
Scanning for fertilizer. Scanning for fertilizer.
Get this guy in the leg here. There we go. Now you can go through the building if you like. You can make your way up these stairs. I like to kind of go in from the top entrance here. Robots are a good source of many great things. But if you're just looking to get out of here, in and out, quick as easy, I would just kind of use this top entrance. That's what I would do. Just get all sneaky, make our way down the stairs here. We're going to lock and load, which we are. We're going to make our way to the basement. There'll be some ghouls here. So there's our Ferment alcoholic beverage popping up there on the screen. See it? Let's go ahead and finish this off. There we go. Complete an event in the forest region. Extremely easy score right there. All right, let's check to see that fermented alcoholic beverage. So we saw on the screen, we were coming down the stairs. We got the one that popped up. Let's head back to my camp here so we can see what's going on. Now, it didn't take much time. Not much time at all. We were able to see it in this video, which is good. Which is what I was trying to do. Trying to do that one first, so just, basically we can just see it. You can do whatever you like. I just wanted to do it first. That way the video doesn't have to be longer than it has to be, I guess. All right, let's check that fermenter. Okay, there's the second one popping up there. Go to our fermenter here so we can see it in action. So there's our fermentable beer, the last one. It's got one little sliver. See how it's gone down? The yellow bar's gone down to a little sliver there. Now this one's going to pop up. It's going to become a beer just like its little friends did just a second ago. This is good time, fermenting beer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just love it. You guys could tell that I love it because I do it often enough, right? I don't know what it is, man. Oh, goodness gracious, Jim. It's pretty cool seeing this stuff work, like, you know. And that's what I try to do in my videos. I like to show proof. Proof to people, right? Because I can talk all day. There we go. See that? See how it switched over? Pretty cool. So there we go. Fermented alcoholic beverage 3 for 3. Done. So we are done. Everything. Nice. Nice job, Jim. Nice job, everyone. And also, it being Wednesday, February the 14th, 2024, it's also Valentine's Day here, because I live here in Canada. And it is Valentine's Day. I'm not too sure if other people have Valentine's Day. It's not a holiday or anything, but it's just, a day you can bring your friends and family or significant other. You can take them out on a date or out to an event or whatever you like to do. But I just want to wish us all a happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin138. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.